Alright, what's up guys and girls, and today I'm gonna be doing something different. Today I will be playing Infernum, but to spice things up, I will be changing my class after every major point in the game. So basically I asked my friend to give me a random order of every Terraria Calamity class. And the order that he gave me was Summoner, Melee, Rogue, Mage, and Ranger. And basically what it means is I'll be playing as a Summoner in Pre-hard mode. And then I'll be playing as Melee in Hard mode, Rogue in Post-Plantera, Mage in Post-Moonlord, and Ranger in Post-Devourer of Gods. And since we're starting out, today I'm gonna be playing as Summoner. So let's go ahead and enable Infernum and open our starter bag. Okay, and I got the Squirrel Squire Staff, which is currently the only weapon I can use. And in fact, it's actually a good thing that I'm playing as Summoner in Pre-hard mode, because my first armor set is gonna be from Wolfram enemies, which are literally everywhere in Pre-hard mode, especially at the start of the game. So this should be pretty easy. Oh, I'm sorry, bunny. Oh yeah, and I am using quality of life mods, so yeah. I will be using Fargo's Mutant mod just because I'm too lazy to build bridges. Actually not. I just want to make things easier. That's it. So in here, I was farming wood for insta houses, and that's pretty much it. I was also checking some stuff in the recipe browser, but I didn't do anything else aside from that. I think that's enough wood for now, so I'm just gonna make a workbench, and then I will get one more tree. Okay, while that guy is making insta houses in the background, let me explain the rules to you. And there are really only two. Rule number 1, I must defeat all 47 Infernum bosses in order without any exceptions. And that also includes all 4 evil bosses, meaning I must defeat Eater of Worlds and Brain of Cthulhu, Hive Mind, and Perforators. And rule number 2, I must use tier appropriate gear and class appropriate gear, meaning, for example, in Calamity, there's a glitch where you can mine Hellstone using a Reaver Shark. However, I'm not allowed to use Hellstone gear until I actually defeat Eater of Worlds and Brain of Cthulhu. And of course, the other one is more obvious, is that I can only be using my class appropriate gear to actually fight bosses and stuff. Meaning, right now I'm playing as a Summoner, so I can't use melee gear. Alright, and that's pretty much it. And after I made some insta houses, I was basically just exploring the world to get some starter gear, like my first armor set, my first accessories, and my first weapon. And for some reason, Calamity made it so that Summoner has to heavily rely on Wolfram enemies and Wolfram-like themed stuff for gear, just for basic gear. At first, I did want to explore the left side, but there was a Crimson in the way, so I decided to explore the right side instead. And it was better, I guess, but I also did have some luck encountering Wolfram enemies. I also got an energy core, which is really useful for the Wolfram armor later, but luck was not on my side when I was looking for accessories. Oh, come on. Not the piranhas. Okay. This guy is really annoying, because, like, this guy actually knows how to attack. Okay. Come on, where's my scrap? Did I collect it? No, I didn't. Did he even drop anything? I don't think he did. Whoa, calm down. Okay, there we go. And that was the first time when I actually struggled with something. And since the day was over, I decided to go underground to farm some stuff, basic stuff, like ores and life crystals and stuff. But I only got to make an anvil since I needed stone for a furnace first. So I was just like looking around the world for that, I guess. But then yeah, eventually I was able to make a furnace and then eventually an anvil. And then the night was over, so I was just farming for some basic early game summoner gear, like the Frost Blossom Staff, the Wolfram Controller, Wolfram Armor. Since I've already made the headpiece, now I just had to make the chest piece and the leg piece. And then, oh yeah, and I did not have any luck getting accessories like the Wolfram Battery or the Rover Drive. Oh yeah, and for my whip, I was gonna farm for the leather whip at first, but then I kind of changed my mind and decided to farm for Snapthorn instead. However, farming for Snapthorn isn't exactly the easiest because you have to farm the materials for it in the jungle, and I just wanted to be prepared. I wanted to make sure that I get all the summons that I need so that I can be prepared to actually go into the jungle and, you know, get all that stuff. I also found a Crimson Altar in the snow biome, which was going to be really useful for later crafting. And then eventually, after all of the struggles that I have experienced... Okay, I could... You know what? I'm gonna open one. And then convert the rest. Okay, never mind. I actually did get the Shiverthorns. Okay, but now I can get the Frost Blossom Staff. And then I can finally get Wolfram Jacket and Wolfram Overalls. Wolfram Armor Set. I have the full Wolfram Armor Set, which in total gives me 4 defense, 10% increased summon damage, and 1 extra minion slot. Meaning I can summon both the Frost Blossom and a Wolfram and the Wolfram drone from the Wolfram controller. Alright, so I was actually able to get some starter gear, including the Frost Blossom Staff, Wolfram Controller, and Wolfram Armor, and I also got the Wolfram Battery. And then, as you can see, I went to the underground jungle to farm for the Snapthorn, which, as you could probably tell, it wasn't easy because, well, I had to dig a lot, and, you know, there were just some enemies that were giving me a hard time and stuff. And I was also trying to get the Rover Drive accessory, which is the accessory that gives you like a 20 points life shield, which can apparently negate damage, and it's like a really good accessory. And on the next day, I was actually able to get the Snapthorn. And then on the next day, I spent a lot more time underground in order to get stuff like life crystals and potentially more accessories. And I was also discovering new places like underground deserts, sunken sea, and I also found a planetoid which I couldn't really loot because there were turrets, and yeah, they were just too strong. And then I also eventually discovered the underworld, in which I found a teleportation potion, which teleported me to a place that I would not expect. I'm gonna use a teleportation potion. 3, 2, 1. Are we? Whoa, okay. I got teleported into the Profane Garden. So yeah, I was teleported to the Profane Garden, which is a biome added by the Calamity Infernum mod. And I was eventually gonna use it to fight 2 bosses, but I found a cool item in there called a Wayfinder, which allows you to set a gate that you can teleport to using the Wayfinder itself. Okay, it's okay. And now I was pretty much ready for the King Slime, except there were still a couple things that I had to get, which were the Rover Drive accessory and the Stormjaw staff minion. But for some reason, I decided to try King Slime without the Rover Drive. However, I did get the Stormjaw staff. And this is how my first attempt went. 3, 2, 1. Monarch of the Gelatinous, King Slime. Come here. Come here, bro. Whoa, why are you so fast? This thing is fast. Fast as heck. What are you doing down there? Whoa, 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 calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, wait. Am I tweaking or am I shredding it? I'm pretty sure I'm shredding it. Okay, this jewel is really annoying. Yeah, I think it's the Stormline staff. Or Stormjaw staff. Oh my god. Okay, so it didn't go as bad as I thought it would, but here's the thing. I really needed the Rover Drive because that would help me a lot as far as I can remember. And I did take a lot of time to farm, and also I got intercepted during a night by an Eye of Cthulhu, which, as you can see here, I mean, it did go somewhat well, but like I got him to his second phase, but I wasn't really supposed to fight him yet anyway, so I just kept farming for the Rover Drive, and then eventually I got it, and it took me like 3 more attempts just to defeat King Slime. So I'm gonna try this again. And you know what? I'm gonna try actually the combination of Frost Blossom Staff and Sun Spirit Staff. And then just go 3, 2, 1, boom. So apparently this thing knows where I'm going. Whoa, buddy, calm down. Whoa. Okay, now his ninja detached. Okay, at least I can still use a grappling hook. And I think, hold on. I think I might just, please. Yes, I did it. King Slime is dead. Woo! Yeah, screw all of those guys. I can defeat him pretty easily. Yes, my first treasure bag of the playthrough. Okay, now I got... Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. And then after successfully taking down King Slime, I decided to work on my magic storage. And so I did have to go a little bit underground for that. But then after that, I also farmed some antlion mandibles for the Desert Scourge summoning item. And here's how my first attempt went. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Dried gluten, Desert Scourge. Oh, whoa, calm yourself down. Belsky, what the hell? Okay, this guy's pretty tough. Actually, well, okay. He has strong attacks, but like, he's not the toughest guy out there. Because, like, he's already under... Wait, what the... Why do I not have the Infernum bar, enabled? What? Hold on. Okay, Calamity Infernum. Nope. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, for some reason, I do not have the Infernum bar, Yeah, so the fight went pretty well, but I got distracted by that, and my arena also wasn't big enough, so I had to fix it, and eventually I did it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hold on. Dried Gluton, the Desert Scourge. Yeah, he's already getting shredded. Literally. Yeah, don't underestimate. Do not underestimate the power of the Great Snapthorn. Okay, then he's gonna go underground like a scaredy cat. Okay, now he's mad. But I don't think it matters too much. Okay, wait. Am I tweaking or is he summoning vultures? No, I'm pretty sure I'm not tweaking. He is. Because, yeah, he is summoning vultures. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to my mini-map. No. Okay. Getting tossed around is not fun. At all. Okay, and it looks like, yes! Okay, that was actually a lot easier than King Slime. Yeah, apparently Desert Scourge was pathetic in Infernum. Like, really pathetic. And eventually, I used his materials to make sea remains, which I used to make Victide armor. And then after I did that, I went to the Sunken Sea to fight the Giant Clam mini-boss, who got a buff in Infernum, and he was a lot harder than Desert Scourge. Where is this guy? Okay, at least he didn't spawn too deep into the Sunken Sea. Okay, yeah, I know he... Okay, and apparently he's got his own theme. And he also stomps a lot. Ow, okay, I don't... This is pre-hard mode. I don't have a ram dash yet. Okay, I can't really use my whip in here because like it's like too far. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have it has like it has a and I'm pretty sure that the Nidarian has a better range. Also, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna win because I lacked a proper arena in the Sunken Sea, which was exactly what I was working on this time. And yeah, every time I came there, I got intercepted. And also, it turns out I could make a summoning item for the giant clam, so that helped a lot. And then when I finally made a proper arena in the Sunken Sea, I finally had the courage to get back to the Sunken Sea and kick their booty. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Hopefully my high risk, high reward strategy works this time. So the high risk, high reward strategy that I was talking about was basically me switching over between two armor sets. First, I was going to use the Wolfram armor for its set bonus, which transforms me into a robot with a gun that deals a lot of damage. And once that was on cooldown, I would switch to Victide armor for defense and mobility. And then I would just basically switch back and forth until I killed the giant clam. No, why did I do that? Okay. Okay, my cooldown ended, I think. Yeah, he did. Yep, and those bullets those Wolfram blasts, they actually deal good damage, especially with the baby Stormlion staff, the Stormjaw staff. Yeah, the minion is called baby Stormlion, but the summon itself is called Stormjaw staff. Okay, now, hold on, please. Okay, please die. Come on. Yes! Giant clam is down. I will place my clam relic here. Oh no. I will place the infernal relic over here. So pretty much next, all I did was just preparing for the goblin army, getting the battle standard, and then eventually just getting over it. And it was pretty easy because Infernum didn't really change it. And also, I forgot to mention, I actually found a shimmer anchor, which is a Infernum structure that leads you directly to the shimmer, and it appears on the surface. And after I took down the goblin army, I did something that anybody would do right after the goblin army, which is looking for the goblin tinker. And it didn't actually take too long. Ooh, there he is. Goblin tinker, come here. Give me those bad boys. And then after getting the rocket boots and the tinker's workshop, I looked for the anklet of the wind in the jungle to make the lightning boots. And then I went to the shimmer anchor because I needed amethyst from a magic storage. And Shimmer has gem trees, so I just really hope that one of them would be the amethyst living tree. And Shimmer was also just useful in general for like permanent upgrades and stuff. And then after being done, I was actually willing to attempt the Eye of Cthulhu for the second time. Demonic Seer, Eye of Cthulhu. Oh, forgot about the potions. Actually, I think Nidarian. Yeah, Nidarian's better for this guy. Actually, no. You know what's better? My Wolfram armor set. My Wolfram blaster. Oh, whoa. Calm yourself down. And apparently in Infernum, this guy has 4 phases. Whoa. That's actually a sick transition right there. Whoa. Calm yourself down. Buddy, I said calm yourself down. Ow. That hurts. Okay. So apparently he sticks teeth into the platform. Okay, that's why I'm gonna stay. I'll try my best to stay off platforms when he does this. When he sticks the teeth into the ground. Oh, come on. Come on! I have Cthulhu! Spare me! Whoa! Ow. Ow, owie, ow! Oh no, please! Come on. No. Come on. 5 more seconds, please. 3, 2, 1. Yes, okay. Come on. Please. I can do this. I believe in myself. I can do this. Come on. I can do this. Pretty sure I can do that. No! 1.88%. Yeah, I was devastated when that happened. But then, after that, I was basically just doing anything so that I could better prepare for the Eye of Cthulhu. I even tried a different combination of minions. And then, summoned this guy in. Okay. Yeah, Wolfram Armor is doing really good. Like, the set bonus is really good. Okay. Okay, and I was able to take down his first phase. By only using the Wolfram Armor. I mean, I was also using my minions, but whatever. Okay, now I'm just gonna switch over to Nidarian. No. Okay. This Nidarian thing is stupid. Well, not stupid. It's not stupid. It's just that Eye of Cthulhu moves around fiercely. So yeah, so Nidarian is not like the most effective weapon to use, specifically against Eye of Cthulhu. Okay. Come on. Out. Okay. 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 I'm pretty sure I can do this. Come on. And come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Yes! I did it! I did it. I guess I could say that was my first major boss in Calamity Infernum. But anyways, after that, I worked on making a artificial corruption biome. Also, I did the acid rain event in the Sulphurous Sea. And then I didn't really get to making the artificial corruption biome, but I did try Crabulon once. The reanimated carcass. Crabulon. Oh yes. Oh yeah, baby. Come here. Okay, and she's pretty easy. Just for now. But, like, surely she will get harder in later phases, right? Like, I've actually seen Crabulon before. Like, I've seen the Infernum Crabulon. Okay, and apparently, yep, she's in her second phase now. And I haven't even taken any damage yet. Which is honestly crazy, because I am in, like, a cramped area. Especially right now. Okay, I can actually fly over those guys. But, I don't really need to, because they do disappear after, like, what, a second? Yeah, they do disappear after, like, a second. Okay, I'm gonna grapple. I set him. Okay. I'm just gonna go back out here. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to expand this area. So yeah, as far as I could tell, I lost because my arena was too small. So it took me a good while to expand it, but then once it was expanded enough, I was finally ready to rematch Crabulon. There we go. For some reason it didn't work. Okay. Now I'm gonna buff up. 3, 2, 1. The reanimated carcass. Crabulon. Okay. Those storm lines are actually good. So, like, yeah, because they pretty much just leave lingering projectiles. A lot of them. Ow. Ow, what the? Okay, for a split second there, I was stuck. No, 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 no. Please, 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 spare me, spare me. I'm gonna try Smitharian. midday, actually. Okay, hold on. Ow. Okay, now she detached her claws. Okay, I really had to sneeze there. But that's okay, because she doesn't sneeze. Okay, apparently she doesn't just keep her claws detached. Also, I'm apparently never able to use it. I'm never actually able to use adrenaline, and I won without adrenaline. Okay, I definitely did not get a summon weapon, but I did get an accessory that summons a minion called Fungal Clump. Also, and now it was finally time for me to make an artificial corruption biome so that I could fight the Eater of Worlds and Hive Mind. And so that's basically what I did right after taking down Crabulon. And then finally, it was Big Worm time. However, he did take me 2 attempts in order for this to happen. And summon him again. And summon him in yet again. Terror of the Corruption, the Eater of Worlds. Okay. Okay, well, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna use my healing potion right now. Because I have to. Yeah, because I have to. Yeah, Eater of Worlds is actually not that... He's not, like, that hard. He's not easy, but he's not hard at the same time. He's perfectly balanced, I gotta say. Or I guess, well, at least in his first phase, because, well, I mean, he's not too bad in his second phase, but then when he splits, like when he splits in 2, which is right now. Okay, are we serious? Why is there a hive tumor when I'm fighting a freaking Eater of Worlds? Like, what, like, okay, Relogic, what are you doing? Or I guess not Relogic, the Calamity developer. Ozatron, the owner of the mod. What are you doing? Oh wait, no, this is Infernum. Infernum developers, what are you doing? So yeah, basically I just blamed every single Terraria developer in the world. Not in the world, but like every single Infernum or every single Terraria related developer that had to do something with my playthrough. Okay, and now he's gonna transition into phase 3, in which he splits into 4, which is the least, I gotta say, it's the least pleasant phase in the entire fight. I mean, obviously. Okay, also, I'm not sure if I'm tweaking, but I think he's also taking more damage. Okay, no, I don't think he is. Okay, and those baby stormlines really carry the fight! Okay, please let me win this time. Come on. Okay, I just gotta tank this. Okay, also, when I damage... Okay, they seem to be taking more damage, because when I'm actually damaging one of the worms, all of them are taking damage. And I won! Just as I started saying important information. I won. Okay, so when I defeated the Eater of Worlds, something weird happened. So basically, Calamity has those lore items, and Eater of Worlds, for some reason, dropped the ones that were supposed to be dropped by Brain of Cthulhu. And speaking of Brain of Cthulhu, he is up next. and he was a lot harder than Eater of Worlds. So here's an edit of me fighting him. Alright. Eldritch Mind, Return of Cthulhu. Come on. Come on. I can do this. Yes! I did it! Okay, now I'm officially allowed to mine Hellstone. Yup, you heard that right. Now that I've officially defeated both evil bosses, I was officially allowed to mine Hellstone. And I could also get Obsidian Armor, which was a much, much better armor set compared to the Wolfram Armor. And after I got all of that, I also farmed some flinxes for the flinx fur in the snow biome for some ice skates, which I would eventually use to make Terraspark boots. And then after doing a little preparation, I was finally ready to take on the second pair of evil bosses, which were the Hive Mind and Perforators. And of course, first up was Hive Mind, who also did take me some time, and for some reason, I either got lucky or I was just skillful, I don't know, but this happened to me apparently. I'm just gonna do it without the potions, without anything, just to kind of practice. But little did I know that this was gonna be my winning attempt. Hey boy, calm yourself down. Calm yourself down! Yeah, so apparently this guy hits really hard and he regenerates in his second phase. Or like in his I think when he regenerates, that's like his last sub phase in phase 1. Yeah, something like that. Bro, come here. I wanna hit you really hard. Yes. Exactly. Okay, so when that happens, when the flamethrower attack happens, I guess I just gotta stay below him. Oh, okay, whoa. You did not give me a chance to dodge that. Okay. I think this one, yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is his, last sub-phase in phase. Whoa, okay. I dodged that one. Come on. Okay, now he just shoots out, like, those balls or whatever. Okay, wait, come on, I can do it. I can do it. Yes! I defeated Hive Mind without even trying to defeat him. I just wanted to practice him. Okay. Okay, I actually just wanted to practice Hive Mind there because I didn't even have any potions on me. And even though on my previous attempts I did, and I somehow lost. I also did fight Hive Mind one more time just so that I could get the Dank Staff, which was a really good summon. And I was also looking for potions, but then when I actually had everything that I needed, it was time for the Bloody Worms. Quickly, run away. Okay. Perforator. Apparently it's gonna die. Oh, which art did it already do? Okay. Yeah, Brain of Confusion is amazing for this fight. Literally, I'm not even like over exaggerating or even kidding. Brain of Confusion is really helpful for this fight. Okay. Okay, now I guess this guy is like in of like somewhat berserker phase. Okay, please die. Yes! Perforators are down. And what do I get? Okay, I got the summon. Flesh of Infidelity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna combine that with the Dank Staff. Yeah, I did get a summon from Perforators, but I didn't really use it anyway, since I had access to Aerialite now, and it turns out that from Aerialite, I would eventually make a summon that would be amazing. And I also got my first pair of wings, and a brand new Aerospec armor set. And I'm pretty sure that I was gonna need both of those things, because I was already more than halfway through pre-hard mode, and I only had 5 bosses left to defeat, and 4 of them were a pain in the ass. Sorry about that. I was actually gonna say pain in the neck. But nevertheless, after I got some Aerospec gear, I was gonna fight Queen Bee next. However, at first, I did want to just loot the big hive, which as far as I remember was a structure added by the Calamity mod. But then this happened. Okay, now... Okay, there we go. Let's see how... Oh, wait, what the... Okay, for some reason, my Infernum bar just... Boss bar style, Infernum mod. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. Okay, Queen Bee, psych. We can both fly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, calm yourself down a little bit. Just calm yourself down a little bit. Whoa, okay. Right there, yeah, you need to do that definitely. Okay. Okay, now she shoots like a spread of bees or whatever. Okay, she still shoots stingers. Oh, okay, yeah. I really gotta, like, watch out for her.
I really can't get hit, especially right now because. Ow. Ah. Okay. Okay. Calm yourself down. Okay. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty good, I would say. Because, like, okay, I pretty much almost took her down to her second phase. Just gotta wait for a bit. Whoa, okay. Now she's gonna rapidly dash. Okay, I can't even hit her with my whip. Yes. The healing came in handy. Okay, apparently she's sucking up bees. Okay, that's her last phase. Come on. Okay, I was stuck to the honey. Okay, my minions are gonna... Okay, at least that adrenaline came in handy. Okay, so basically, yeah, what adrenaline does is, like, if it fills up and I get hit, it apparently gives me damage reduction for the following hit. And I defeated Queen Bee. Damn, I didn't even know it was gonna be that easy. I thought it was gonna be like harder.
Yeah, so Queen Bee was one of the 2 bosses that weren't really hard. And then I also kill her one more time just so that I can get the full set of bee armor and hornet staff. And I also made the weapon that I said was amazing, which was the Aqueous Hunter drone. And what it does is it basically summons this mechanical shrimp that fires a burst of 3 homing plasma blasts. And if you right click with any summoner weapon while the mechanical shrimp is alive, it will fire a plasma barrage at your cursor. And this thing was going to be amazing for the next 4 bosses that I was going to fight. And the first one up was Deerclops, who, unlike in normal Terraria or even just normal Calamity, was not a joke at all. And I actually mean it, because Deerclops was literally the first boss that actually made me rage. She literally took me like 10 attempts just to kill her. It was Deerclops that made me rage so bad to the point where I probably caused an earthquake due to my screams. And when I finally won, this was my reaction. 3, 2, 1. Okay, what am I doing? Heading in the random direction. Random direction. Wait, how much health does she have again? Okay, 2,700? 2,700 is crazy. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna try to go for a no hit. Yeah, just in order to gain, just to gain adrenaline. That's, yeah, literally the entire reason I'm going for a no hit. Well, I mean, that, yeah, I think that was kind of obvious because, like, you can't, in order to get adrenaline, you just can't get hit for like a certain amount of time. Come on. I might actually do this. Come on. Come on. Yes! Okay, come on. Okay, I'm going for a no hit again. And she fell down apparently. Yeah, Deerclops just fell down because she could. Yeah, because she
she didn't fall down just because she felt like it. She fell down because she can't. Apparently, she's too big to stand on platforms. Unlike me. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, come on. Okay. Now it's the Shadow Hand. Time for Shadow Hands. Time for the purple Doom Hands. Okay, they just all spawn like out of literally, well yeah, out of nowhere, and in like unexpected spots. Literally in unexpected spots. And they always have to spawn like near you. Okay. Healing potion. Come on. Whoa! Trails of hands now? Yeah, apparently she's shooting trails of hands at us. Trails of shadow hands. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay, I got this. I can do it. Come on. Even with Deerclops, defending herself like a scaredy cat, I can do this. I believe in myself. And guys, always believe in yourself. Whatever it is, just believe in yourself, okay? You'll have a better chance of succeeding at whatever you want to succeed at. Come on, okay, this should be the last one. Okay, here we go. Come on, I can actually do this. I can do this. Come on. Yes. Okay. Just gotta stay calm here. Okay, I gotta be like a cop. I gotta stay calm in a stressful situation. Come on. Yes! I did it! Deerclops gets banished by her own hands. Yeah, that was my reaction to defeating Deerclops, who apparently got a mutation in Infernum that made her a lot stronger. However, Skeletron was not any better. 2, 1. The Old Man's Curse. Skeletron. The Dungeon Boy. And apparently he has damage reduction. Okay, so he shoots homing skulls right away. Okay, and his hands don't deal contact damage anymore. Okay, also this guy has less health than Deerclops, apparently. Okay, I've seen this before. I think... Okay, I'm already at 3 hearts. Oh, whoa. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my first attempt. And after that first attempt, Skeletron took me a buttload of tries in order for me to win. However, I'm not going to show all of them because otherwise the video might be too long. Then I'll use the Dungeon's Curse. Alright, and here we go. Without even the countdown. And I might want to do some cleaning at my dungeon area. Or skeleton. Because there's a lot of graves there. And before he's done spinning, he's already in his second hit. Okay, well, that was a risky move there. But I haven't taken a single hit still. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I have. But that's okay. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for the fireballs. Okay, you just gotta remember baby steps. Okay, whoa. Okay, yeah. Why did I stop there? Okay. Fireballs. Okay. Ow. Okay. He's almost in his third phase. Oh yeah, come on. Yes! Gotta survive this. Okay. So yeah, we're playing like this. Okay, now he shoots spreads of 3 skulls. 3 homing skulls. Yes! Just in time. Yep, that was just in time for my healing potion. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yep, now he summons waves of fireballs. Which I gotta watch out for. Which I really gotta watch out for. Okay. Yeah, this attack is so much easier than the previous one. It is just a lot easier to dodge. Unlike this one, where it shoots spreads of skulls. Okay, gotta be careful here. Oh no, okay. I'm in a bad spot right now. Okay. Come on, I can do it. Despite being low on health, I can do it. I know I can. Okay, I healed. Oh yes! I did it! The fact that I defeated Skeletron meant a lot to me, since I could finally explore the dungeon and also loot some shadow chests in the underworld, and I could also find some cool stuff in the abyss. And then when I prepared enough, it was time for the primordial formation slime god, who was not any better than Skeletron. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, primordial formation, slime god. But there was actually one thing that I forgot about, and Calamity has this material called Blood Orb, which is dropped by Blood Moon enemies, and after defeating Skeletron, I can use it at an alchemy table to make any potion that I want. And this came in really handy because I wouldn't really have to fish for potions like Wrath Potions, Rage Potions, Endurance Potions, and etc. And it also means that Life Force Potion was accessible to me in pre-hard mode. And that's exactly why I decided to farm the Blood Moon after successfully losing to the Slime God. But even then, Slime God took me a buttload of tries because, just like I said, he was not any better than Skeletron in difficulty. Okay, and now 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Aquarius Hunter Drone does create some lag, but I guess it's for the better, because I mean, it does a better job. Okay, well. Okay, gotta watch out for the projectiles. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I really gotta watch out for, like, stuff, you know? Slime God is the most frustrating fight in all of Pre-hardmode, in my opinion. Because, like, seriously. I mean, these guys shoot a lot of PC projectiles that you gotta watch out for. And they do it like every like 2 seconds. Yeah, and the slime god core is like, the slime god core just goes absolutely crazy, like it's about to. Okay, it's already. Okay, it's almost under 50% HP. It already is actually. Okay, why do you have to? Why does this guy have to shoot so many projectiles? Come on, please. 4 seconds. 3. Oh wait, I did it! Yes, finally!
Now that I've killed Slime God, I had access to Purified Gel, which I used to make Statogel armor and a new weapon. And then it was finally time for the Wall of Flesh. And surprisingly, it was easy since it only took me 2 attempts to defeat him.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Conjuring Conglomeration. The Wall of Flesh. Okay. Okay, the Aqueous Hunter drone is actually doing pretty bad here, so I'm gonna change my plan. I'm gonna do Paring Staff, Gamekeeper, Cinder Blossom, Hornet, and then Eye of Night. Those guys should do a lot better than just the Aqueous Hunter drone. Okay, there goes the first 2 eyes. Or actually the first 3. No, the first 2. Yeah, it's the first 2. For some reason I thought it was 4. Okay, now it's 3. Okay, yeah, it's 3. It's 3. For a second there I thought it was 4. Okay, now it's... Okay, I think I got this. Come on. Ow. Okay, I just gotta go diagonally, up or down. Okay, come on. Come on! Yes! I did it! I killed the Wall of Flesh.
Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This was me playing Infernum as a summoner in Pre-hardmode, and I will see you in part 2.